Okay, we're going to go over how to use the VSee streaming box. This is the V6 Max. This is actually my first time setting up the V6, but it's pretty similar to the V3 from everything I've seen, just a lot of updated specs and stuff. So first thing, all you got to do is plug in with an HDMI and power. You have the option to plug in an actual 2-year modem and just directly connect your internet to it. You don't have to, you can do Wi-Fi, but it is a much faster option if you do have that option, if the modem's nearby to plug it in. Once you do that, get it hooked up, go to your HDMI, go on your remote, turn it on, get this thing. So then, okay, in the down button, just follow the instructions. It should automatically pair with your TV. Nice about this V6 is it has a backlit remote, and you see there's YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, and Disney Plus on there. So that's for the preloaded apps. If you want to watch the Netflix movies, Disney Plus, Prime Videos without an account, you can watch them on the Heat channels, which I'll get to in a second here. But this is a big thing. I've seen some people that have gotten these. You got to make sure that you scale it correctly. So what you want is these arrows right at the corner of your screen so that you have the screen size correct. Time zone, it's not a big deal. So this, like I said, Ethernet, that's if you connect directly to the modem on the back through this portion, or you can just connect through Wi-Fi. So I'm going to connect through Wi-Fi. And then I'm going to pause it. All right, threw my Wi-Fi password in there. It's connecting. It is now connected. All right, so now that the settings complete, this takes us to the main screen. So now up here, you do have those standard apps, like I said. YouTube works just like YouTube would. You can always just press home to go back to the home screen. These are the applications that you're going to be primarily using. So it will occasionally ask you to download updates. All of that is completely fine to do. You're actually going to have to do that in order to keep using the applications. But so they're broken down. While I click on these and install, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go through and install and add all these updates, and then I'll do another video showing what they are after everything's downloaded. Okay, everything's all downloaded. So just gonna break these down. Heat Live, that's gonna be the live channels. Heat Video on the Demand, that's pretty much any movies, TV series you wanna watch, you can look them up on here. They're either gonna be in here on VOD Ultra. Ultra is gonna be more of like HBO, Showtime, Netflix, Prime Video, all that. That's all going to be the streaming services are combined into the Ultra. And then backup is going to be a backup channel in case there were issues with streaming on the live channel, you as a backup feed. So you open up live. So you want to watch live TV. Pops up right here. We're on A&E. All I'm hitting is OK to take us to this screen. And you can change the channel. We'll go through it like a normal guide. It's pretty self-explanatory. One nice thing is there's a favorites list. So if you go to your national channel and say you want it be on your favorites list, you just press OK and hold it, and then a heart will appear next to it. That can go to your favorites list. If you want to watch local sports, what you actually have to do is go to the search bar and say, since we're in Pittsburgh, we want to watch Pittsburgh channels. We type in PIT. That takes us to all the Pittsburgh local channels. And I'm going to press and hold. I press it, it'll take me to that on the local channels. Once you get it to there, you can press and hold the OK. Add those to your favorites. Otherwise, if you go to local, it's going to take you to all the local channels across the nation. And then that'll go straight to your favorites list. You can leave Pittsburgh on there. Sports, all the sports are on here. It looks like they combined on the VC3 Pro 3 models. This Paramount, Peacock, all this stuff was on a Live Ultra. For the 6 models, it's all combined into one app from the looks. So, say we go to sports, this is where you're going to find a lot of your sports, ESPN, CBS, and all that. So, another thing, like if you want to watch Pirates and Penguins games, you're going to need AT&T Sportsnet Pittsburgh. That's what's going to be playing for NHL hockey. One thing you notice up here, it does show the speed. You can turn that off if you hit menu, setting, and it says make speed visible. I hit that to turn that off, and it turns that off at the top left. So, another thing, you hit this menu, that's where you get some of these resolution ratings, different settings, and all that. All right. So that's pretty much the live. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, also NFL. So you have NFL channels through here, NBA, NCAA, NHL, and MLB. So you can go through, mark all your favorite teams. Another way is if you go up top here, you see there's this top bar. If you scroll up to it, you can go to channels. It'll take you to NFL, NBA, same thing as well. If they're currently on, you just select the game you want to watch. Right now this isn't on, so say this game hasn't started yet. If there was a live game, let's see if I can find something that'll let me select. So if there was a live game, you'd be able to select from a different feeds. So, like, say you're watching Sunday Night Football, and the whole nation is watching the national feed of Sunday Night Football. And there can be times where if it's bogged down, there could be a little bit of lag. What you can do to bypass this is I'll show you how to do it manually. Go to local and say, scroll down, go somewhere, like go to Buffalo. If it's a Pittsburgh Steelers versus Seattle Seahawks game, likely a lot of people in Buffalo aren't watching it, even if it's a national game. I'm sure a lot of people are. You can try. There's a million different local channels that will be airing national games. So you have that, and then, or if whenever it's actually going, it'll give you a couple different needs you can pick from. That'll give you the option just to click it on it and play it. One big thing with the V6 is there is pause, play, return, fast forward. This isn't on the V3 models. So I'm just learning this as we go here, because I actually haven't used this yet. So now we have video on demand. Here, movies, TV series, pretty self-explanatory. Again, this is broken up. These ones, some streaming service stuff like be on here, but this is going to be primarily non-streaming service, dedicated shows and movies. Like, we're in movies. I'm going to watch The Sandlot. There we go. Sandlot, Sandlot 2. Play. We get the gist here. Pretty self-explanatory. Same thing. Now that's movies. They break TV series up differently, obviously. Same here. Pretty self-explanatory on how to search through all this stuff. One thing when it comes to movies, there is some different stuff you can kind of mess with. If it's a brand new movie, there could be a chance there's a camcorder feed. That's not really what we don't want to see, obviously. Give it a couple days, a legit feed will come out on pretty much everything you see. So what you can do is, say you're watching a movie of any type, watching this Kill Tony thing, what you can do is hit menu. So what you want to do is you go to the server. You can actually pick between different servers, and there will be different streams of it. So if you do watch and it's like something weird, maybe it's like a different language or the video isn't that good, you can go here, go up and pick a different server, and that pretty much always corrects it. Quality, obviously. Subtitle, it's another thing. Subtitles, they have all kinds of languages, so make sure you're clicking English if you want the subtitles on. Subtitles don't always work the best. They generally do. And then there's all this stuff here. So Video on Demand Ultra, this is where we break up to the streaming services. Like obviously that was a Netflix special for Kill Tony, but they had it on standard movies. Sometimes that happens. So again, we have favorites. So like if you get into binging a series or something, you can just tag it into your favorites. So you don't have to search it every single time. Oop, looks like we froze. Oh, never mind. I was just being impatient. This is the backup channel. This is a lot of content on it, so. And then it's going to be broken down into movies and TV series just like the other ones. So on the side here, we got Amazon, Max, Netflix, I don't know, VK is Peacock, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Max maybe, all kinds of Disney Plus, Stars, Fubo, pretty much everything you could think of. You can click down through them. So when you go into each category, you can search, find stuff and all like that. Pretty self-explanatory. So same thing, series, broken down the same way, movies, and like I said before, you can add something to your favorites. All you have to do is click on it and hit favorite, and then it'll go into your list. As your favorites, so you don't have to search it every time. So that's pretty much it. The backup by Heat, that's just another backup live channel. I've never had to use it, but it is available if you need it. It's got a different type of interface. It's pretty similar. It's also pretty common sense to use. There. Other than that, it's got all the standard apps and everything. I said it'll occasionally ask for some updates and all that. You'll have to do that. So like I said at the beginning, it does have these standard apps at the top. I mean, you can use them. They do work if you still have your streaming service. I know the Netflix app was kind of weird on the 3. It might be weird on this one too. Yeah, it looks pretty relatively normal. But say you still have YouTube. But the rest of it, yeah, you don't need to use them as long as you go to the Ultra. Ultra's the apps, and they condense this stuff down. There was like 5 apps, but they didn't get rid of the content. They just condensed them down so it's easier to find the stuff. Like there was 2 different lives before. Now you don't need that because they just put all of it into one. So, all right, if you need anything else, figure it out. All right, just for messing with it a little bit, also found that there's a voice feature. If you want to search a movie, Sandlot. That's pretty cool. Been in there. Ladder 49. Yeah. So open the app. You can also heat VOD. You can use it at the main screen to open up the app, and then you can search the movie on here. So that's a pretty cool feature. Okay, and last thing I figured out here from messing around with it, some channels have playback and some channels don't. So we'll go to A&E, Alaska State Troopers. If you hit right over, it takes you to the whole guide lineup. Well, if you see this logo here, that's the playback logo. That means even though it already happened, you can press it and watch it. So you can also pause, fast forward, rewind. But it looks like you can only do that on the ones that have the playback on them. So like if they have this little playback logo, then you can switch to live. But that should be it. I mean, other than that, mess around with it, set up your favorites, do all that, but that's how she works. And yeah, good luck with it.